All right, it's time. Spiderman Collector Booster Box opening. How's it going, everyone? I'm Alexis Lopez, better known as Alexis Lopez TCG. Welcome to the channel. Today we have a very special video. We're going to be jumping in to a Spider-Man Collector Booster Box. Now, why is this video special? You say all about that all your videos. I do, because they're all special, all right? But today, it's even more special. One of our good friends has trusted us to go ahead and open it for them. So opening up a Collector Booster Box for them. They're like, hey man, I enjoy the content. How about you open up my box for me? Let's see what kind of hits you get from me. And if I don't tell you how nerve-wracking that trust is, it's insane, because I want to make sure I hit something good. Oh, we're hoping we hit something great. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what we can open up in this box. All right, so Spider-Man Collector Booster Box, obviously, like, the variety of whether people like this set or not has been waning. A lot of people, obviously, in the standard community and constructed, not really enjoying it, but a lot of great flavor when it comes to the actual reprints in this actual set, which is, as far as like the reprieves and stuff like that. And then of course a lot of great stuff for Commander coming through. So we're hoping to hit obviously the Thanos Soulstone, or one of the insane gold Soulstones if it's possible. Hopefully we can get that for them. But other than that, we have the Eddie Brock and of course the Spider-Man with Ditka art. So let's see what we have in this box. And as always, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification. I will let you know right as I'm going to pause right here. We have a giveaway in the next video coming out this week. So hit that bell notification and stay tuned for the next video coming out, and more details on that giveaway on the next video. So please make sure to come back. That's going to be, I will give you guys a spoiler about that. It's going to be a sealed gameplay video for Spider-Man, so you guys can all check that out. All right, Spider-Man Collector Booster Box. So going back now, I did let him know, like, hey, in order to not bend the cards, I might have to use the scissors to open it from the top. Because, if you haven't opened up Collector Booster Packs in a while, folks, the Collector Booster Packs have like some of the most insane glue on the packs, to make it really difficult to open. So if I'm struggling, I don't want to bend the cards, so we might have to go that route. But for now, let's jump into our first pack. Whew. Again, the trust. All right, so it wasn't that insane to open up the first pack. We want to see where the rares. Okay, good. One of the things we like to see, as we're opening up booster boxes and whatnot, is seeing the commons in the front and then coming through so we can hit the rares in the back. So that is, obviously something we're very happy with. We're going to go with Kapow. Beautiful looking art. Honestly, one of the things I do like about this set is the comic book art translating to these cards is actually really, really nice. So we have a common Kapow, Skyward Spider. The glossiness on these foils is actually pretty nice. Passenger Fairy, Spider-Man No More, Ominous Asylum, Aunt May, powering up all the spiders available. We have Molten Man Inferno Incarnate, really, really good card. I actually like that, unless you search for land, it's specifically a mountain, it powers up how many mountains it has and all that. Only downside is when it leaves the battlefield, you have to sacrifice a land. So depending on how you want to sacrifice and bring stuff, this card, could be some testing, could do some good stuff. All right, Spider-Mobile. The fact that it's climbing a freaking building on there is insane. Again, I'm going a little bit faster through the set. Obviously, we've all pretty much know what's in the set already. And I'm sure most of you just want to see what the hits are. Green Goblin Revenant. Near to my heart. Helped me win some great matches at the pre-release. Beautiful land. See, I'm already a big fan of these lands in foil. I wish there were some textured versions. I know that they have the Secret Lair Venom ones coming out with the texture, kind of like oil slick versions, but these lands all together just look fantastic. All right, so our first rare for the pack is Electro Assaulting Battery. And then we're going to be Peter Parker's Camera, extended art, non-foil. Great actual art there of Peter Parker and, Spider-Man fight. Ooh, fighting. We have Web of Life and Destiny, our first mythic for the box. Extended art, Web of Life and Destiny. One thing he does want me to do is put the packs together pretty much how I opened them. So he likes to kind of separate them, keep it in order. So we're going to do that. Oh, this is a great hit coming through. It is not in foil, but this is a great reprint in Opposition Agent. Really, a lot of people are big fans of this one here. Opposition Agent, obviously 2 in the black. Creature, human, rogue, flash. You control your opponents while they search their libraries. When an opponent is searching their library, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast them. And a 3/2 Opposition Agent. Ooh, very, very nice reprint. And then we have the extended art foil Mysterio, Master of Illusion for the final rare here. Coming through, awesome looking card there in the back. I really like the colors popping in the foil, really, really nice. Hey, stamped foil Peter Parker. We're gonna have here Peter Parker by Lucas Wernick. So coming through. So we're gonna put these to the side. We're gonna put them in piles together just so we can have them, and then go through the rares again at the end in case we get anything hit big. So very, very nice first coming through on that pack. Honestly, some great reprint in the Opposition Agent. Obviously some great rares. The foiling looks really, really nice, obviously, in this set. So very, very happy about that. All right, Merciless Enforcers. Romantic Rendezvous. Awesome card. I really, really enjoyed. Obviously works really well with Mayhem in the limited setting. Mysterio's Phantasm. 1 in a blue, flying vigilance. Whenever this creature attacks me, the card really, really good in blue black as well. Hot dog cart. Look at that. Get 1 mana of any color. Mana fixing. This is not New York without the hot dog cart. Twisted Spider Clone. Ooh, is one I haven't seen before. So it's 3 in a green. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Cool Days. This art is insane. Wisecrack. Great card. Secret Identity in foil. Just the art on this one, obviously from the same person that did the Unmasked Arcade post. Just really, really great art. We have the Spider-Man Noir in foil. It looks even better. The colors just pop really, really well in this borderless Spider-Man Noir. I love that. The beautiful swamp foil. I just love how the foils look in these lands. All right, Peter Parker's Camera coming through again in foil. This time regular art. We have the extended art Sandman, Shifting Scoundrel. Ooh, Araña, Heart of the Spider. 1 red and a white. We haven't opened up this one for ourselves. I love the color popping on this one. Really, really nice borderless card. Spider, human hero, legendary creature with a rare. Ooh, a shock coming through. Not foil as well, but shock. Instant shock. Deals 2 damage to any target. Really, really nice card. And then we have Guarded Spider, Ben Riley. Ooh, this is a great looking card as well. Beautiful in foil, borderless spider. Guarded Spider here, Ben Riley coming through in the Gruul, 1 red and a green. Web slinging for Gruul. Then we have the robot and food token. Look at that beautiful hot dog. And you know what? I know all New Yorkers are gonna say this is all you need on this hot dog, but you're missing the ketchup. I mean, LA natives here, born and raised, you're missing the ketchup. Everybody knows that. Beautiful, beautiful Ben Riley there, by the way, coming through in foil. I love the way that looks. There's no texture to that one. That's kind of a miss. Hoping that had some texture to it as well. Putting that together, making sure we come through. And again, shout outs to you, man. You know who you are. Thanks so much for letting me open this box on the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Taxi Driver, Grow Extra Arms. Ooh, Venom's Hunger in foil looks fantastic. This is honestly a great card. Obviously, I wish it was a little bit more playable, but still really, really good card. You won't really see it as much in Constructed, or maybe you will. There's a lot of removal that was in black that got removed or, you know, rotated out. So maybe that's something that people are trying out as well. Savage Mansion. Grundle, Spawn of Null. Beautiful card. Wrath. Or Wraith, Vicious Vigilante. Or Vigilante. Terrific team up. Beautiful. Fighting Venom there. Awesome. I love that. Morbius, the Living Vampire. It's Morbin time, baby. Ooh, so I think we've gotten 3 different colors in the actual land so far, right? Nice. It's one of the first times we see the actual spider symbol here. We have Amazing Alliance in foil coming through. Awesome, love that. Rocket powered Goblin Glider extended art coming through. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Scarlet Spider, Ben Riley. This time it's non-foil. Winds of Change coming through. Each player shuffles a card from their hand into the library, then draws that many cards. 1 red sorcery. And then we have the hit. Oh, Gwenom Remorseless. Let's go. Extended art foil. Beautiful card. The Symbiote Spider Hero. Now, this card, a lot of people are really, really enjoying playing. 3 black Gwenna Remorseless, legendary creature, symbiote spider hero. It has Death Touch and Lifelink. Whenever Gwenum attacks until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play cards from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. Sort of a free spell, but the resource you're using obviously is your life resource. So beautiful Gwenum extended art. Love that. It's a great hit there. Hey, Spider-Man. Peter Parker, Pablo Rivera. Awesome. This one does not stamp though. Dude, Gwenum, what a great hit. We'll take that. We'll take that. Whew. And it's nerve-wracking. Hoping you get some good hits for other people. I mean, I can live with the hits that they are for myself, but making sure we're hoping we get some great hits for them as well. But so far, so good. Spider Islanders, Common Crook. By the way, I don't know what the actual value of these are. I just know like playability and like how they look and stuff. So you'll be seeing the value obviously in the edits, but at the moment that I'm opening, I don't know the values. Obviously, unless it's like a crazy card, I obviously I've looked that up and stuff like that. Guy in Chair, Eerie Gravestone, pictures of Spider-Man, the Spots Portal. I really like this art. The actual like board, this one is really cool as well. Lila, Holographic Assistant, Spider Bite, Web Warden, Mountain Foil Land, Cheering Crowd, Spider-Man with a rare foil. Ooh, Iron Spider Stark Upgrade Extended Art. Really nice card here as well. The borderless version of this card, by the way, is really nice. That's like one of the media promos. Pumpkin Bombs. Hey, this is what a part of the scene box, I believe. Look at that coming through. Pumpkin Bombs, 1 in a red artifact. Winds of Change. Ooh, this time the Winds of Change is foil. Ooh, let's go. Love that. Love that. Beautiful. I love this old comic book style and the art, by the way, and then having it in foil, even better. And then the hit is Shadow of the Goblin, extended art foil. Nice. I really like the shadow look on that as well. Beautiful. It's time, Harry. Take the Basque and avenge me. Haha. And then we have Treasure and a Human Citizen token. All right, putting that on there as well. We're almost done with the first half of the box. We're hoping for some great hits. Obviously, if you've opened up some Spider-Man collector boxes or collector packs, let me know your greatest hits on the, in the comments below. Let me know what has been your best hit. We always like to celebrate your wins here, and of course, let us know what you're looking forward to most opening if you haven't opened anything yourself just yet. Professional Wrestler, Web Up, Risky Research. We get the shock. We have the shock in the comic book art. Now we have the shock here. Rampaging Classmate, Lizard Berserker, Web Shooters, Sudden Strike. How rude. Gwendol, Spawn of Null. And then we have Wraith, a Vicious Vigilante. Planes, we haven't seen this one yet. Beautiful looking lands. I love the freaking web foils in this. Awesome. Spider-Man, Miles Morales is a great card here for green. Vigilance Trample. Whenever Spider-Man enters or attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Those creatures gain trample until end of turn. Very beautiful foil card here as well. I'm a huge fan of Miles Morales, so seeing Miles Morales cards like this is awesome. Ancient Venom, nice. 2 in a black, legendary creature, symbiote, soldier, hero. It has Flash and Menace. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you draw a card and you lose a life. Really nice. This card I kind of want to try out in Orzhov Artifacts with like the Sephiroth package with the Blood Witch. Really nice, and I think it'll fit there really well. But it's another 3 cost, so that's the only problem is it already has obviously the Sephiroth coming in for 3 costs and has other 3 costs as well. So time to test it out. But this extended art. Hey, speaking of the Spot Living Portal, this is the first time we see in the full like comic book style. This is what I was talking about earlier, that I really like the art and the imagery on that one. 3 white and a black, obviously Orzhov, the Spot Living Portal. Legendary creature, human scientist villain. When the spot enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent and up to 1 target non-land permanent card from your graveyard. When the spot dies, put him on the bottom of his owner's library. If you do, return the exiled cards to their owner's hands. Beautiful Spot Living Portal. Hey, we have the beautiful hacks. Look at that. That's awesome art. Oh, it's kind of trying to see, you guys can see the name there of Eric Larson and Walter Simonson coming through with this art. Beautiful. I love the fact that they're like obviously making sure the name of these like comic artists and comic writers and all that have their name on the cards. Really, really great. And then we have the hit. Oscorp Industries extended art foil. Beautiful tri-land. When this land enters from graveyard, you lose 2 life. It has mayhem. That's one of the really cool things about this one. Obviously, mayhem means that you can discard it, and the turn you discard it, you can play that card. Obviously, the actual speed of the card still matters. So if you haven't played a land this turn, you can play this obviously on your main phase or your second main phase. So Oscorp Industries, you discard this and you play it for its mayhem. Very, very nice. Then we have Treasure and Human Citizen. Beautiful foils. All right, last pack for the first half of the box. Let's see what we have. We've had some great hits already as well. I mean, the Gwenum is honestly one of the cards that I wanted to see. I haven't seen as well. I haven't even seen it from the play booster, so being able to actually see it now in the collector booster and the extended art. Foil is really, really nice. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Selfless Police Captain. Gallant Citizen, great card in limited. Obviously, it's green, white, really, really good. Synergy in the actual limited the limited deck. But when this creature enters, draw a card, and a lot of people with obviously with white bounce it with the web slinging. You keep playing it. Really, really good, really, really good card in limited. Doc Ock's Henchman. Mass Meower. This card was great for me at the limited at the pre-release. Haste, and you can discard a card, sacrifice this creature, and you draw a card. So bring it in obviously turn 1. Bam, 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 keep attacking, and then once it's about to get blocked and die, you discard a card, sacrifice it, draw a card, and then you play the discarded card, hopefully at that time if it has mayhem, for its mayhem cost. A really, really good card. And also, if you play Eddie Brock, when you play Eddie Brock, it lets you bring a card with mana value 1 or less to the battlefield. So you bring back the Mass Meower. So really, really good with Eddie Brock there. Symbiote Spawn. Ooh, dude, this art is fantastic. Look at that. Look at the hair. Sheesh. That's some awesome hair. Scarlet Spider Kane. Rakdos, beautiful. Okay, I had to try this card out. Let's see. When Scarlet Spider enters, you may discard a card. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on him. Mayhem and Menace. Okay, okay. Those who cross Kane are forever marked. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Human Rogue Villain. Craven, Proud Predator. Another human villain. Ezekiel Sims, Spider-Human Advisor. Alright, Swamp. And then we get the rares. Parker Luck. Foil Parker Luck. That's really funny in foil, honestly. 2 in a black. Parker Luck. Oscorp Industries. Now we get an extended art. Really, really nice. Ooh, Spider-Woman Stunning Savior. 1 or white or blue. This is Legendary Spider-Human Hero. Flying. Venom Blast. Artifacts and creatures your opponent controls enter tap. Really, really good. Obviously, really good way to slow down. I think this is going to be tried in Azorius control. Obviously, like the creatures coming in and artifacts, they're coming in, are going to come in tap. So it really, really helps out, especially against like slowing down something like the Vivi Cauldron effect and all that. But I don't know how much it's going to play because it is a low cost. It is a 2/2, so it can be obviously destroyed easily by like an Abrade or anything like that. You know, that kind of does the actual damage. Even obviously the shocks and all that. But it does make sure that the things come in tap, so it does help out with the control a little bit there. Then we have the Hunter's Insight. Awesome Craven card. And then we have Lady Octopus, Inspired Inventor, Center Art Foil, beautiful Human Sciences villain. I really love the way that the colors pop on that one. And then we have another Gwenum. This time it's the art card, Gwenum Remorseless by Lordigan. Look at that, Gwenum twice in one box. Who would have known? All right, that was the first half of the box. Let's go into the second half. Let's see what else we can get today. Honestly, so far so good. But we're still hoping we can get some of those crazy, like the Rays foil Spider-Man, I believe like the textured boardless. And then we have obviously hoping we can get the Thanos out of this as well. Again, having the trust from people to open up their stuff. We want to hit those big cards. So Venomized Cat, beautiful cat there. Starling Aerial Ally. Web Warriors, I really like this one. The actual, like the full boardless art is really, really nice as well. Spider, piloted by Penny. Going a little bit faster now. Spider-Man Noir, we already got the boardless version. Wall Crawl. All right, Island. Let's see what the rares are for this pack. Araña, Heart of the Spider, 1 red and white. We have Mysterio, Master of Illusion, extended art. Beautiful, beautiful. Bioorganic Carapace, 2 white and a blue. Equipment artifact. Artifact equipment. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each modified creature you control. Really, really nice card as well. Ooh, Parallel Lives. Beautiful card. I love this dichotomy with obviously the Miles Morales and Peter Parker there. 3 and a green. Enchantment. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of those tokens instead. Beautiful. Hey, Maximum Carnage foil. And this is one of the things I really, really like. The comic book panel sagas coming through. So this is Maximum Carnage. This is the saga. So obviously number 1 is until your next turn, each creature attack. Until your next turn, each creature attacks each combat if able and attacks a player other than you if able. Lore number 2, add 3 red pips, and then number 3 is this saga deals 5 damage to each opponent. Beautiful, beautiful saga there. Then Human Citizen and copy. By the way, I don't think I've missed any flip cards, have I? I just want to make sure. I feel like I haven't, but maybe I did. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just making sure I go through them. But I have. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure I keep everything together. That was one of his requests. He likes having this stuff together, kind of going through the packs and kind of seeing how you can organize them. So that's one of the things we want to make sure we do. Keep it together. That. All right. So no flip cards on these yet. We did get a gold stamp art card though. We'll take that. All right. Cool, cool. So I'm just making sure I didn't miss any of those flip cards. Excuse me. All right. 5 more packs. So still the other half to go just yet. Ooh, making sure I don't fold any of these cards. All right, Steel Wrecking Ball, Beetle Legacy Criminal, Mob Lookout, Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. Really, really nice card as well. Again, all the Miles Morales cards are really, I'm just really attached to, really fond of. Terrific Team Up, Morbius, Scarlet Spider, Web Warriors. This is the borderless card that I was talking about. Beautiful art, by the way, with the Web Warriors and just the foiling on this. It looks fantastic. Planes. All right, the rares. Oscorp Industries. This is our 3rd Oscorp Industries today. This Oscorp wants to make sure you have a playset. Urban Retreat. Look at that. Another beautiful land. This is another utility land, this time in extended art. Oh, nice. Anti-Venom Horrifying Healer. 5 white pips. Beautiful mythic card here. Legendary creature, Symbiote Hero. When Anti-Venom enters, if he was cast, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If damage will be dealt to Anti-Venom, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on him. Really, really great card here. Anti-Venom Horrifying Healer. Awesome card. And then we got the Clever Impersonator in foil reprint. Beautiful. Creature Shapeshifter, 2 blue. You may have this card enter as a copy of any non-land permanent on the battlefield. Beautiful. Look at all the faces that he could wear. Clever Impersonator. And then we have Ultimate Green Goblin, extended art foil as well. 1 black-red or black-red. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard a card and create a treasure token. Mayhem, 2 and black-red. Really, really nice. Ultimate Green Goblin. Really works obviously in the Rakdos and of course in the Mayhem limited setting. Really, really nice. All right. Nice. That Anti-Venom was really cool. What is it? Horrifying Healer? That's a great name. Inner Demon Gangsters. Mechanical Mobster. Whip. Whoosh. Spider-Girl Legacy Hero. Flying Octobot. Alien Symbiosis. Prison Break. Rhino leading the charge. All right, Forest. Let's go with the rares. Hey, Mythic Imposter Syndrome. Let's go. Look at the meme come to life. 4 blue foil. Whenever a non-token creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary. Really, really good way of getting around the legendary rule. Very, very cool. Imposter Syndrome. Friendly Neighborhood. Spider-Man here, Enchantment Aura and Extended Art, 3 and a white. We have Venom, Deadly Devourer. This is another card from the Scene box. Really, really nice card here coming through, 2 black and green. So Golgari, symbiote villain. Then we have the reprints and Leyline binding. Not bad. I love the way that this looks as well. 5 and a white enchantment flash. This has domain. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. Whenever this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Very, very good card. Obviously works with the ley lines of that also, like, you know, give you all the basic land types. They work very, very well with the everything token from the Dustborn Overlord. Very, very much used in the with the Scion of Leyline of Scion, or excuse me, the Sign of Draco as well, because it's usually the domain decks are really ones that really use this card. So very, very nice comic book art reprint here in Leyline binding. And then we have Peter Parker's camera extender art foil. Ooh, look at that. We've seen Peter Parker 3 times today. Peter Parker's camera keeps showing up, letting us know it's watching. Letting us know they're watching. It's alright. We're recording this for posterity to make sure they know we're watching. To make sure you guys are watching. What am I saying? Ooh, I like this card a lot. Spider Manifestation, again, really, really great card for limited. 1 red, green. You put this in, obviously turn 2. It has reach, but you can also tap it to add red or green. And whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you can untap this creature. So very, very good way to play big creatures at the beginning of, very, very big creatures, because then you can just untap this and then go straight to the face with it as well. Spider-Rex, Daring Dino. Look at that beautiful Spider-Rex. Reach, trample, and a 6/6. Ooh, Spider-Gwen, free spirit. Amazing acrobatics. Ooh, the Spider-Gwen pack today. We have Amateur Hero. Human Hero, wearing the Doc Ock armor there. Ooh, Scorpion, Seething Striker. Hobgoblin, Mantle Marauder. Madam Web, Clairvoyant. Spider Slayer, Hatred Honed. So whenever Spider Slayer deals damage to a spider, destroy that creature. Again, good card and limited for sure, because you're gonna see plenty of spiders, that for sure. All right, Swamp. We're gonna go with the rares. We have Strength of Will coming through, 1 in a green rare. With Great Power, extended art, 3 in a white. Maximum Carnage, Comic Book Saga, non-foil. 9 Lives, beautiful card here, obviously with the black cat, 1 white, enchantment, hexproof. If a source would deal damage to you, if a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on this enchantment. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters on this enchantment, exile it. When this enchantment leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. The black cat for the 9 lives. And then we have the Interdimensional Web Watch, extended art rare foil, and then Wisecrack art card, beautiful here by Wayne Reynolds. All right, 2 more packs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what else we can get in these packs. Comment down below if you think we're gonna hit anything, if we're gonna hit crazy. Like, I'm hoping we get the Soulstone for him as well. Let me know if you think we're gonna hit it. Let me know if you think we're gonna hit any more mythics down in the comments below. Don't be shy. Go ahead and send us that luck. See what we get. Oh, look at this pack is already starting off fantastic. City Pigeon foil. Psh, beautiful card. City Pigeon, 1 white pip. Creature bird flying. When this creature leaves the battlefield, create a food token. And then, of course, you can bounce it many times, attack with flying. Really, really great and limited. You can use it for then web swinging to leave the battlefield and all that. Beautiful, beautiful card. It's a 1 white pip flying for 1/1. Beautiful City Pigeon. I'm not kidding. That is actually a great card, by the way. Venom, Evil Unleashed, 4 and a black. Death Touch, legendary creature, symbiote villain. Daily Bugle Reporters. Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist. Taxi Driver. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Raven, Proud Predator. Scorpion, Seething Striker. Hobgoblin. Mountain. All right, let's see what the rares are for this pack. Again, we already started great with the City Pigeon, so I know it's going to be a great pack as well. Start off with Great Power, 3 and a white, enchantment aura. The Clone Saga. Hey, look at that beautiful art in the Clone Saga. That's obviously spoilers. Ben Riley. This is 3 in a blue. At turn 1, you surveil 3. Turn 2, when you next cast a creature spell this turn, copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. And then lastly, turn 3, choose a card name. Whenever a creature with the chosen name deals combat damage to a player this turn, draw a card. Awesome, beautiful, beautiful. I love the fact that Again, the comic book art coming through here as well. Rent is due extended art foil. Oh, just extended art and extended art foil, even scarier. All right, let's see what we have for the reprint. Venom, King in Black. Beautiful card here. This is, let me see if you guys, the name there. Etherics, right? The Blight Dragon. 3 black. Great card here. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Dragon Skeleton. Flying Infect. You can pay 1 black and Venom gains haste until end of turn. Or you can pay 2 black and you regenerate Venom. Beautiful, beautiful card. Like I said, this pack is already great because of the City Pigeon. Let's see what the last card is. Craven's Last Hunt foil enchantment saga. More comic book sagas coming through. For 3 and a green. The first one is mill 5 cards. When you do it, this saga deals damage equal to the greatest power among creature cards in your graveyard to target creature. Number 2 is target creature control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And lastly, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And then we have the treasure and the human citizen. Plenty of human citizens coming through in foil. All right, last pack coming through here. Last pack magic. Let's hope we can pull it off. Last pack magic. Again, I appreciate you all watching today. I appreciate the trust and letting me open up your collector box, man. And let's hope we can do you proud here. Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. Scorpion Sting. Kapow. Skyward Spider coming through some of the first cards that we saw. Suburban Sanctuary. Prowler, Claw Thief. MJ, Rising Star. This is one of the cards a lot of people are actually really looking forward to playing. 2 in a white, legendary creature, human performer. It has vigilance, and whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on MJ. Really, really good card in the life decks, obviously. Really, really good card in the actual life token decks as well. Sandman's Quicksand. 3 Goblin Revenant. Again, we've seen a lot of the cards we saw from the first pack, so that's a good sign, right? That's a good sign. All right, Island. Let's see what the rares are. Starting off with the Lethal Projection, 3 in the black. Foil, destroy target creature, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Beautiful, like just like the Venom coming through. Awesome. Strength of Will extended art, very nice. Norman Osborn Mythic comic book, let's go. What a great hit. 1 in a blue, legendary creature, human scientist villain. Norman Osborn can't be blocked. Whenever Norman Osborn deals combat damage to a player, he connives. Now, if you pay 1 blue, black, and a red, you can transform Norman Osborn, activate only as a sorcery. So, we're going to look at the next card and then see what the flip is. So, the reprint is... Oh, comeuppance in foil. Very, very nice. Look at that. Why are you hitting yourself, buddy? All right, look at the back of Norman Osborn. Is Green Goblin for 1 blue, black, and red. Legendary creature, Goblin Human Villain. Flying Menace. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 2 less to cast. Goblin formula, each non-land card in your graveyard has Mayhem. The Mayhem cost is equal to its mana cost. That's actually really, really good. You know, Grixis as well, right? Very, very nice coming through. And again, because this has mana value on the back and in the front, when you cast it, you can cast either side. You don't have to worry about it. But when you do cast this, when you do have the chance to transform it to the back, when you do cast it on the back, you do not have the chance to bring it and transform it to the front side. So very nice. And then of course the foil comeuppance here in the reprint. It's an instant. Prevents all damage that would be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage from a creature source is prevented this way, comeuppance deals that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature source is prevented this way, comeuppance deals that much damage to the source's controller. Very, very nice. And the foil comeuppance. And then the last card in the pack is... Last card in the pack, last card in the box is... Ooh, let's go! Miles Morales, foil mythic, 1 in a green, legendary creature, human citizen hero. When Miles Morales enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. You can transform them for 3 red, green, and a white. And you transform Miles Morales into Ultimate Spider-Man, 3 red, green, and a white. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero, First Strike Haste. It has Camouflage. You can pay 2. You put a +1/+1 counter on Ultimate Spider-Man. He gains Hexproof and becomes a colorless until end of turn. Whenever you attack, double the number of each kind of counter on each spider and legendary creature you control. Beautiful foiling here on the flip card. Look at that. Just fantastic. Look at the whip. the way it stands out in the foil. That's fantastic looking card. It's a great way to end the box with the mythic flip card. It's funny because we did not see a lot of the flip cards in the actual box, and then the last pack coming through with 2 flip cards and another foil reprint as well, and then the beautiful Miles Morales here. Awesome card. Wow, I'm very happy that was the last hit. And just so you know, the last card was the robot food token here. Beautiful cards here that we hit. Awesome box. Again, thanks so much for you to let me open the box. You know who you are. And if you enjoyed this video, of course, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification to be notified of all the videos as they come out. Don't forget, the video coming out this week, then it's the next one. It's going to be some Spider-Man sealed gameplay. We have a giveaway going on there, so tune in for that for some details on how to win that giveaway. And of course, if you saw any cards here that you were looking for specifically that obviously you wanted to get yourself, don't forget to use my affiliate link down below to tcgplayer.com. That's your one-stop shop for all your sealed products and TCGs. Sorry, all your sealed products and singles for your TCGs. Using my affiliate link, of course, gives me a little bit of kickback, so it helps the channel in any way. I can just pour that all back into it, so I really appreciate it. But the best way to support me if you want to is just normal YouTube algorithm stuff like I mentioned before. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Of course, don't forget, those comments are huge as well. So comment down below what you thought of this box. Comment down below, would you let me open up stuff for you? Do you want me to open up stuff for you? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll always try to get you the best. I'll manifest all the goodwill into all the packs for you. So again, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all of you. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, or wherever it is that you may be. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Take care. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.